In case you guys missed a community post, McCormick raises its quarterly dividend. So McCormick declares 39 cents per share quarterly, which is a 5.4% increase from the prior dividend of 37 cents. Ex-dividend date is December 29th, and they will be paying out January 9th. So congrats to all the McCormick shareholders. This actually was the last company we were waiting on the dividend raise for the month of November. We do have 4 companies that are expected to raise their dividend or announce a dividend raise in the month of December. So check out last Sunday's video if you are interested in that. What's up everybody, this is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 163 of the portfolio update. So hopefully you're doing awesome. I definitely am, especially because it's Sunday. You guys already know it's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what options we've been managing, what options we placed, how much profit we took in general, and then just seeing the portfolio value overall, because we come back every single Sunday, see how this portfolio is doing, especially because we do dollar cost average. We have goals. Remember that if I pull up the Google Sheet, we come back every single Sunday, we kick off these scripts. Our main goal right now is to try to get our monthly dividend average to about $300. That's our major goal for 2022. We have one more month to achieve that. We're very close. We'll see by the end of December if we actually achieve it. I think we will. We will do it. But if you look at the quarterly dividends, guys, we are working on Q4 of 2022. We've made so far $399.91. We're actually waiting for the month of December to come to a wrap, and we will wrap that up. Hopefully we surpass last month's. We will see what happens, guys, but we love seeing this staircase continue to go up and up. As well as you look at the annual dividends here, guys, pretty awesome here. We're already gonna surpass 2021's dividend annual. As well, we already passed 2019's, 2020's, and hopefully over the long term we see this trend going upwards. Gotta love that. As well as options, guys, here we do have this option amount that we've been just gathering, and we're gonna reinvest this into the portfolio, and then that's gonna allow us to get more companies that pay out dividends, and those dividends are gonna let us buy more shares, and that snowball is just gonna start compounding. But if we look at the goals here, guys, I can show you that we have the first one is 6,000 subscribers. You guys already helped me accomplish that. We're actually on our way to 9,000 subscribers or so. If you're a returning viewer that hasn't subscribed, or you're new to the channel, consider subscribing with that notification. Help me reach the 9,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it. But goal number 2, guys, this is what we come back every single week, which is what we've been trying to achieve, is $300 per month on average each quarter. We're very, very close. We'll see what happens there. Goal number 3 is $110,000 invested of my own money, and we're very close. We're at $109,301.84, so we have about maybe $700 more to go. I think we'll definitely achieve it as well. It'll be very, very close to the deadline, but we'll achieve it. On goal number 4 here, this one's actually out of our control, but this one was for the portfolio to reach a portfolio value of $225,000. The market has been going downwards, so I don't know if we'll achieve this one. This one will probably not get achieved because it's out of our control. But number 5, guys, is to dollar cost average $100 every single week at a minimum, no matter what the portfolio is doing. We've been doing that. I'll show you guys that when we jump into the history of all the transactions I did for my portfolio this week. But number 6 is to drip. So this is for us, every time a dividend company pays us out a dividend, I will add an additional $20 just to help it grow, and hopefully in the long term it'll compound much faster. So we did, I believe, got 3 dividends this week, so I had to add an additional $60 of my own money to hopefully grow that over the long term. And there's some subscribers that actually have done this. Some of them do $5, $10. There's actually a subscriber that does 1 full share that they'll buy every time they pay, they get a dividend from that company. So they'll buy 1 full share, plus they'll drip their dividend of that same company. Imagine the compounding at that, guys. Hopefully I can get to that one day, but for right now my budget is $20, because if we look here, guys, at the dividend payout, we have quite a couple companies. We're going to get quite a couple dividend paychecks coming up. Pretty awesome for the month of December. So it's going to take a lot of my allowance here that I will have to contribute into the portfolio, because we're going to get quite a couple dividends here. So 20 times whatever the amount here we have. So definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be probably around maybe $300 that I'll have to add an additional amount to the portfolio. So we're going to see that grow over the long term. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump over here, which is the summary. But the main thing of this portfolio value, or I guess this video, is I want to show you guys we actually broke a new record with actually options for the month of November. We collected quite a couple, or quite a lot of premium for the month of November. So definitely really excited. So I'm going to be covering that in a little bit. So first of all, here you'll see that the portfolio is trading at $187,923.90. You'll see it's about in the green, about $361.71, which is about 0.19% in the green. Overall, we're still down about $186.34, which is about 0.10%. And then if we look here, guys, at the positions, you'll see that we actually have about $2,097.76 in cash balance, or available to purchase stocks. But this is actually premium we've been collecting from selling covered calls to eventually I'm gonna try to get this to about maybe 8,000, and then I can start selling some cash secured puts on this, and we can buy 100 shares of some great companies in the portfolio. But we're actually up about 43% in the green, which is about 55,000. Definitely awesome there. The current positions that we do have open so far right now that I am managing is Microsoft. So we have a covered call Microsoft. We're actually quite a bit in the money on this one. We're going to continue to manage it, and we will see what happens. We have the Altria one. We also are in the money, so we're going to manage this one. We were in the money last week in Apple and JP Morgan. We were able to successfully manage those out, and next week we'll be able to place some more covered calls. We'll see what happens. The other one that I am deep in the money as well is Nvidia, which again we're going to continue to manage. We'll see how it plays out, and hopefully they're as successful as we were with Apple and JP Morgan. Well, time will tell. But you'll see all these other positions. Quite a couple of these are in the green, so definitely love seeing that as well. I don't mind seeing the red, because every single week we come back, we dollar cost average, and in the long term it'll pay off, guys. If we look at the performance here, we've actually lost about $2,907.58. As you'll see, we were quite a bit high, and then we actually went down, and right around October we hit a low on the portfolio, and we've slowly started to recover, and that's probably why a lot of my covered calls are also deep in the money. But we're going to manage them. As we look at the rate of return, it's actually 1.66% in the red. Again, the chart here, you can see it. If you go back a couple Sundays, man, we were over here in October. We were down quite a bit of money, but now we're slowly recovering. During those times, we were dollar cost averaging, and I think in the long term, again, it's going to pay off. So we just gotta be patient. And if we look here, guys, at the investment income, we're projected to make about $3,516.91, which comes out to be about an average of $293.08 here. And if we look for January, we're projected to make roughly around $280.06. February, $168.55, and then for March, which will be pretty awesome, $430.61. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely love this chart here, but as well, I do have one in my Google Sheets that projects this for us, so it's completely available for free. All I ask in return, guys, is that you subscribe with that bell notification, and you drop a big thumbs up on my videos to help out the channel. Definitely do not charge for any of this stuff. But if we look at the history here, guys, I can show you guys all the stuff I did this past week. So from the start date, we actually started November 28th, 2022, all the way till December 4th, 2022. You'll see this green button, calculate dividends. We'll kick that button off at the end of the history page here once we go over everything, and it'll add up all the dividends for us. It's a script I have. It's completely available for free. I will be releasing a video, guys. Just gotta make time for it. Been pretty busy, but if we scroll to the very bottom, we can start with the first one. So these actually were covered calls from the previous week, so they did expire worthless. But if we look at the first one, guys, on the 28th of November, we did a sell to open. We actually did a call on Altria for a strike price of $46.50 that expired on the 2nd of December. We actually did one of these, and then we collected $3.35. The next one we actually did here was on that same exact day. We did a sell to open, which was Apple. A call on Apple for $152.50 strike price, which expired on the 2nd of December, which was this past Friday. We actually did two of these. We collected $42.69. And then right here, if we look here on the 28th as well, we got the Starbucks dividend that got dripped, and it actually bought more shares of Starbucks. Definitely love that there. On the first, I actually deposited $160, $100 for my goal of dollar cost averaging, and then $60 because we were expected to get 3 dividend payments this week. So if we look on the first, we did one buy. We did $20 of Honeywell because we were going to get a dividend, $20 of American Waterworks because we were expected to get a dividend, and then $20 of Visa because we were also expected to get a dividend. And then the $100 I just bought actually just Target, so gotta love Target here. If we look on the first as well, the American Waterworks dividend got reinvested, or no, it got paid out, which we made $7.95. We also got the dividend from Visa of $12.20, and then they'll get reinvested up at the very top, which we'll cover shortly. But on the second, guys, we actually rolled this stuff. So Altria moved up in price, so we had to manage the trade. We didn't want our shares getting sold because it would also create a taxable event. Plus, I don't want to lose my shares. But what I ended up doing was I did a roll, which is you do a buy to close. So we bought to close the old call, which was the Altria $46.50. That expired on the 12th or December 2nd of 2022. We paid $79.65 to buy it back, but with the roll we sold to open, so we sold another call, and we actually sold it for the same exact strike price of $46.50, but we went out further in time. So we went out further till next Friday, till the 9th of December. We collected $90.35, so you can subtract the difference. We made about maybe $10 or so from this roll. We are still in the money. We'll see what happens with Altria next week. But if we look at the next one, we actually had to roll our Microsoft covered calls that were still deep in the money. So on this one, I actually try to pay a little bit of money instead of actually collecting some credits when I did the roll. The reason is that way I can move up in strike price, which if I show you first, we did a buy to close. So we bought to close the Microsoft $245 strike price. That expired on the 2nd of December. We paid about $661.65. And then we sold to open a call on Microsoft for $247.50. So we went up about $2.50, and then we went further out, and by 1 week till the 9th of December, we paid about $620.34. So we actually paid about maybe $41 to do this roll. I could have actually sold it at $245 for next week and collected maybe about $100, but I prefer to actually move up in strike price so that I could eventually get this contracts to expire worthless and we can get out of these positions. But if we look here on the second, guys, we got the dividend from Honeywell, $7.32, and then as well the drips for American Waterworks and Visa got reinvested into the portfolio, so they bought more shares. And next quarter, when we get paid out, we should get paid out more from these companies, because the drip plus the additional $20 will go a long way in the long term. But this is all I did this week. Let's go see how much we made in passive income from just dividends. So we're going to click calculate dividends, and guys, passively we made $27.47 for doing absolutely nothing. Gotta love dividends as well. Some pretty awesome tax benefits from the dividends because they are most likely qualified dividends by now, but gotta love that. Let's go ahead and actually go over here to the Google Sheets so we can wrap up the video, guys, which the first thing that I do want to actually go over here is the amount. So I have a copy of this. We're going to kick off these scripts very soon and see how much we grew the dividend snowball. But first one that I do want to cover is the options, because that is going to be the title of the video, which is, guys, we made $998 for the month of November collecting premium, guys. That is awesome. And we were so close to breaking $1,000. The reason why we didn't break $1,000 was because I actually decided to roll my Microsoft and pay some money to go further up in strike price. And you know, hopefully next month we can break the $1,000 mark. But my minimum goal is to try to get $500. I think we can achieve it. We'll see what happens. So definitely make sure you stay tuned to this. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. So far total, we've made $2,047.51 since we started in August. I'm definitely excited for 2023. We'll see how much we make, and we're gonna, you know, options is a vehicle to help us achieve FIRE much quicker, and it's gonna definitely help out in the long term, and you guys will see. So we're gonna find out in a couple years. But anyways, let's go ahead and go here to dividend payout. Let's go ahead and kick off the dividends, see what other companies declared dividends here. So we have 56. We'll see if any new companies pop up. Go to portfolio tools, get latest dividends. I have all these scripts available for free, guys. All I ask in return again is that you're subscribed with that bell notification and you drop a big thumbs up on the videos. But it's running now. Give it a second or two. And all the companies, one of the ones that I do remember, my subscribers did remember me. I do have to remove the 3M one because I did sell out of that one. So this one is invalid for me. But anyways, we did get 2 new companies, which they'll probably pop up somewhere here. You could probably go back in time and see which companies they were. I do need to fix the script so that it could sort it out like that and we could see which companies it just popped up or declared. But anyways, we are going to get some pretty good juicy dividends next week, and actually this whole month in general. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over here to settings, guys. We'll delete this, and let's go ahead and jump to personal capital so we can get the latest version of our portfolio, and then we can kick off the script. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, so we're here at personal capital under my Schwab account. You'll see this green button, click on it. That copies the content of the portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can jump back over to the Google Sheets, right click, paste special values only, and then we are good to go. If we go here to holdings, this is our portfolio parsed out, but this is the old version. So once we go to portfolio tools and we click portfolio update, this will get wiped and it'll use the new version we just pasted. So click on that, it'll parse it all out, and there it goes. Let's go ahead and jump over here to the dashboard and see how much we grew the dividend snowball, guys. Gotta love this. And yeah, we're very, very close to achieving our goals, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. So if we look at the dividend yield, guys, we actually went down 1.87% compared to 1.88%, and that is because the portfolio did move up in value. Yield on cost is 2.70%, still stayed the same. Yearly, we're projected to make $3,508.45, and then monthly $292.37. So we went up about 36 cents. The week, we actually moved up about 8 pennies. So every week 8 more pennies. On the day, every day that goes by, we're making 1 more penny. Gotta love that. And then on the hourly, we're making 40 cents every single hour. And this one, guys, the 40-hour work week, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid at an hourly rate of $1.69. So they did get a penny raise. I guess they were doing pretty good here, and they got a raise. But long term, we're going to try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. But this is actually all I have for you guys. Make sure that you're subscribed with that notification as well. Drop a big thumbs up on the video. If you stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag options, because guys, you guys saw the performance with the options, $998, and for the month of November, we are so close to breaking $1,000. We'll see if the following months we can do that, but that's extra money on top. It's like the cherry on top that will help us accelerate to achieve our goals. And you know, we'll see how long that takes. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.